Hello and welcome. I'm Ash Mannix. It has been a fucking while. Give me a second. Fuck this right down. I've taken a big break. I enjoyed that break. I probably blew out someone's headphone at some point in time. I'd like to say it's good to be back. It is good to be back. I can't promise consistency because I've been enjoying being an absolutely lazy shit. 1 second. Oh, that's better. And I'm going to boost this back up. Right. What the fuck? Sorry, D1AL-ogue. Welcome to the stream. I'm still tired. Nothing has changed. It has been a while. I don't know how long, but you know what? I was beginning to really get used to normie life of not streaming. And you know what? I mean, I look back at the 4 to 5 years. God knows how many years I've been streaming. It has indeed been many moons. It has, and I needed it. And to be fair, I came back on because, well, Cooksoul. I believe Cooksoul. No, it was Cooksoul. Cooksoul recommended me a game that he'd heard about, which you can see in the background and probably hear a bit of the music for. I don't know. I took a break because I was getting a bit tired and stuff. There was stuff going on, like just nothing, like just what do you call it? Work stuff, right? Nothing serious. And I was just like, I need to take a break. There's nothing's happening with the streaming. I'm not getting any bigger. I mean, I'm technically getting bigger, but it's taken me 5 years. Oh my god! I've still not hit 1,000 subscribers. I am accepting that this will never happen. Alright, Crack Dealer, welcome to the stream. I have came on, I shouted, and I think I made Evangeli's ears bleed, and I'm now back to moaning, the usual. Moaning about not being a big YouTuber or whatever. This is my fault. I was like, do you know what? I've taken it, so I take time off. I was getting tired and I wanted a bit of a break. And then I was like, I'll come back after a while. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm too lazy to come back. I was getting used to just being a lazy, well, just not doing the regular streaming. And I can't really tell you if that was a good thing or a bad thing. I didn't do anything productive in its place. So I didn't really take advantage of it. And I suppose instead of talking out into the ether to you guys on stream, I was just not talking at all. I don't know if that's good or bad for one's mental health. Jobby's been a consistent thorn on my side. A beautiful, fluffy, pain in the arse thorn on my side. He's a kept to my company. Evangelion is saying, oh hey, ZZZ is doing a Men in Black reference. Oh. Cracker saying, what is this game? Haven't heard my favourite grandpa in a while. Evangelion is saying, the moaning about just means it's a proper Ash stream. Yes. I couldn't even be bothered to do a proper thumbnail for this. I will maybe in the future at some point replace the thumbnail and put in the details. But, do you know what? I'll just switch. Right. I was saying to Evangelion, Donut Crack Dealer, that this is D1AL-ogue, which is a game recommended to me by Cooksoul. Cooksoul recommended this to me last week, and I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to play it on a Wednesday, and I got super lazy. And I got busy with some stuff. Busy with adulting or pretending to be an adult. Let's not lie. I'm always pretending to be an adult. It's like, what's an adult supposed to actually do? Yeah, I think this is what adults do. And I swear to God, that is how I live my life. And if people don't look at me weird and give me and run away from me, I'm probably pretending good enough. Imagine I don't think Arse is a good one. Ashmanic's rare stream event. Yeah, I like that. Oh, Cooksoul is even jumped on. You know things are bad when Cooksoul jumps on. Cooksoul saying you're finally back on abroad right now, so have fun. Have a good time, man. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. The world is on fire. What a comeback, eh? Cooksoul jumps on stream while on holiday. I appreciate it, man. Evangelo is saying pretending to be an adult is just arrested development. Cracked here saying, ooh, a recommendation from Cooksoul. I know, right? And then a wild Cooksoul appears. Cracked is screaming. Evangelo is saying, glad to see Papa Cooks has blessed us. Yeah, he's hopefully you're having a good time. If he's still on the stream. I appreciate him jumping on. He probably saw the notification or something. Anyway, oh god. I was so like, yes, I am going to fucking monologue for the next 20 minutes and not play the game. And then I'll play the game. When I'm ready! When Grandpa's ready to play! Right? Grandpa isn't ready. Grandpa's having his tea. I don't like saying call myself Grandpa, it's a bit weird. Have I even got the mic? I moved the mic away from me because I knew I was going to like shout out loud. Let's see. Is my mic still working alright? Oh man! Starting up OBS and then there's an update. Starting up my Windows PC and it's like, you haven't run a scan for months! Because I have to run this on my Windows PC. And I'm like, oh yes. I should install the updates for everything. So yeah, I did a bit of that before the stream. Hopefully I haven't broken anything. Wait, what is this saying? What are these notifications? Do not disturb is on. Very good. Clear all these notifications. Windows. Do you know what? Windows is not giving me any ads right now, so well done Windows for not sucking for a hot minute. What was I gonna say? God damn, pixel art is so good. Fucking hell, what is wrong with me? Why does pixel art just like so simple yet so effective? I mean, just like anime, right? Anime is it's not simple. It's relatively simple compared to like full-on 3D. Well, not all the time. The anime, I mean, the process is extremely difficult. Well, you know what I mean. It looks simple, but so effective. God, I sketched yesterday. Do you know what? I did do something productive one of the days. Yesterday, I got out my sketchbook. I didn't even get the iPad out. I got this sketchbook. I got out a pencil, and I. This is gonna sound bad. I just had the YouTube homepage up. There was thumbnails up there, and I just decided I'm gonna sketch a couple of bits of thumbnails, just as something to look at on screen and sketch. And I did, and they looked like trash. But you know what? I drew, therefore I am. Cracker saying clearly Windows misses you more than anyone. You know, I'm glad. You know, maybe the fact that Windows isn't like firing nonsense adverts at me yet. I think it's like don't scare him away. He's been enjoying Linux and Mac OS too much, and I hear a lot. I hear anecdotally online, like more and more people making noises about switching to Linux, and I'm like, oh shit. Microsoft Windows fucked. I mean, Xbox is already fucked. Evangel Donut is saying this pumpkin cake candle from Bath and Body Works is so good. I recommend. Pumpkin cake candle. Pumpkin cake? I don't know, man. Wait. Pumpkin cake candle. I've heard of Bath and Body. No, have I? No, it's an American store. Bath. So I remember, I don't know if it was Bath and Body. It was some American store sounding place. When I got into shaving, like wet shaving, back in the day. I think I mentioned this before at some point. I would have. Where is this? What's your comfort candle? Pumpkin pecan waffles. God, this shit is just making me hungry. Pumpkin snickerdoodle scented what is a what? The fuck is a snickerdoodle? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, wet shaving. It wasn't called Bed Bath and Beyond, I think, or something around that name. Yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond was a store I heard a lot when people would talk about getting shaving creams and stuff. What was it? What the? Stop trying to ask me to goddamn log in. Shaving cream. I'm sure. Now I'm talking about more than 10, potentially 15. Wait. Yeah, potentially 15 years ago. Wait. Yeah. So maybe no. Do you know what? It's not Bed Bath and Beyond. It's something else, and I cannot for the life of me remember. But yes. I'm glad you're enjoying your candle. If it smells, I mean, like, you know, I mean, it's you have certain smells that will just have this like hold on you, right? Because either it reminds you of like a time in your life or a place that you used to be to, maybe like a childhood home or something, or I don't know, the first car that the family got when you went in, like that new car smell, the nostalgia. I do kind of love how certain smells, maybe like there's an aftershave or a perfume a parent would wear when you were a kid that you kind of like, it just sticks with you. I think it's like Old Spice has a certain nostalgia to a lot of people because their dads would wear it when they were kids. I mean, Old Spice is still sold now, obviously, but it's like it's been there for a long time. It's fascinating how there's a word for it in smell, nasal, olfactory. God, is that right? The olfactory. Oh, no, olfactory. Fuck the olfactory. Stuff. Olfactory system. Yes. Anyway, spell. You try to bloody be fancy. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Welcome to a Bash Magic stream. Cracker saying not that I will ever miss you or anything. Lol. Lol. Eva Jedot is saying also this is a Rempy game, so I fear it may get sexual. Fuck. I didn't. It was on Steam, and it didn't. Wait. Give me a second, guys. Let me check stuff. Store page. No. Cyberpunk Puzzle Match 3 Relaxing Dystopian Indie. Right, there's no sexual tags on it, so I think it should be alright. And if Kuxo has screwed me over, I don't think he would have known. But I'll still be pissed off at him. Vegeta's like, pixel art has gotten sloppy lately. You can use AI to render a basic drawing as pixel art these days. Yeah, you can use AI. I heavily use AI for coding stuff. Not to like, I don't use it to like generate all my code, but I will fire shit tons of code into it and be like, what's wrong with this? And I will ask it for like, how would I do this in this language and all sorts of stuff. But the generative style of the things, I think I hear that Google have developed a technology. I'm going to call it a technology, which makes me sound like a boomer. An algorithm. I think they've developed an algorithm for AI that uses a fraction of the memory to process requests, and so I believe that's one of the things that's like, because the AI is a bubble, right? I think that's one of the things that's helping to burst that bubble. It's like all the, the RAM prices have started to come down. I think that is like one of the big, that's mental, right? They come up with a new algorithm, which I think they released for people to use, and it's like, what, like, had this massive effect on fucking RAM prices starting to come down because people are like, oh shit, we don't need as much RAM. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but it's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? Do you know what? A fucking shit ton of crazy fucking shit has happened since I was last streaming, and it was already a fucking crazy world beforehand. What the actual fuck? Right? What the fuck? My reaction to the world. Evangelical is saying there's a Bath and Body Works in the UK somewhere. Bath and Body. But yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond went bankrupt. Oh. Ergo why it's called Old Spice. Yes, Old Spice. And yeah, olfactory. Nah, Cooksey won't screw you over. I mean, I don't think he didn't vet the game. He just like heard about it, saw it or something. And I think wherever you heard it from, they said it was like, you could tell it's heavily inspired by Nirvana. I mean, it's literally the same setting, the same kind of like this person's looking at you rather than looking at the city with the kind of like this is a fucking awesome start screen. I don't give a shit. This is awesome. This game is gonna better be awesome. It is gonna be awesome. I've decided it's gonna be awesome, and if it's not, fuck everything. Cracker saying, yeah, it's a big help for me to learn PMX editor. Wait, what? Yeah, right, yeah. Look, man, I have like subscription to both ChatGPT and Gemini. I am down the AI rabbit hole. I don't use it to generate any like art or anything. God no. That, I mean, what Sora? Sora was created by ChatGPT, right? Was it called Sora? Sora ChatGPT. I think that was OpenAI. Blah 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 blah. Wait. Sora 2. Sora with a prompt. Yeah, OpenAI. And then they have. I've heard they've quietly cancelled that. So, lol, get fucked. They cancelled it because it was burning fucking shit tons of power. Oh my god. Like, it's like stupidity compounded. So you're like, right, we're going to give this algorithm that's going to generate fake shit and videos to people, to the public. That's going to be fine. And you know what? We're not going to charge him for it. Oh, wait. Producing video using AI uses like exponential fucking amounts of power compared to like just processing text. Oh, we're burning the servers. We're burning millions of dollars a day. They were literally burning millions of dollars a day because of Sora. Like, fucking hell. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like Silicon. I thought Silicon Valley had learned a lesson during just after COVID times where people were like, oh shit, the economy is fucked, right? So they started like, you know, like when all these like Silicon Valley kind of companies that were startups years back that have been like funded on like venture capitalists, like LinkedIn and all these companies, right? That are just not feasible. They're not sustainable economically, right? But they like run on like investor backing. And all of a sudden the investors went, wait, what the fuck? This shit's not making money. The economy's fucked. Pull out. And then all these companies started to like make massive job cuts, right? Which decimated the technology, the tech industry. Some people might say it was a long time coming. I don't know. I mean, I work in I'm a software developer. I'm not gonna fucking throw stones at my own industry. But like, I thought they were like, right, we're gonna be a bit more discerning. We're not going to with Theranos, all this fucking nonsense where someone wears a goddamn black turtleneck and acts like Steve Jobs. We're like, oh shit, they're a genius. We've learned our lesson, guys. And then NFTs are like, no, we'll put NFTs in everything. Learn fuck all. To be honest, that was during COVID. And just before COVID. Like the crypto bros were there and then NFTs came out of that. And that's when like super mainstream, everyone's talking about NFTs. Fucking Bored Apes or whatever the fuck it is. Bored Apes, Bored Yacht Apes? Fuck knows. Anyway, that happened. And then that crashed because it was worthless bullshit. Like the technology, what do you call it? The I forget what it's called, but the like the record keeping via crypto. What the hell is it called? Where like the technology behind NFTs is definitely potentially useful, but NFTs themselves are just stupid, right? It's like the stupid man's I don't know, the stupid man's like, I've invested in tech stock. Don't know what the fuck you're doing. You just bought a fucking image. Oh my god. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Anyway, people paid loads of money to have basically the right to a link to where an image is stored, but that image could be changed at any point and they have no control over that. But that's what they think they're paying for the image. Anyway, whatever. NFTs. And then they're like, right, wait, NFTs are fucking stupid. Like someone just like basically wait a minute. They like pulled their head out of their ass, stuck their head above like, and took a breath of fresh air. I went, wait a minute, this is fucking stupid. Anyway, and the economy or like the general populace fell out with NFTs. It was not the in thing anymore. And then there was a big gap, and AI came in, and look, fuck me, I wish I'd invested in Nvidia. Ah, right, whatever. Would that be wait? Let me check the prices of this. I know Nvidia skyrocketed. Let's see, Nvidia share price. Don't invest now; it's too late. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't listen to me. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Right. So if I invested in like 2022, it was $13, and it's now like $196. Are these dollars? Yeah. So yeah, that's like more than 10 times what is going up. What is it going up because I'm talking about it. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's happening. So like 13. Wait. Yeah, it fucking tagged in 2022 for some reason. So $13.20 divided by fuck. That's not how you math. You try to use a calculator. Yeah, so it went up almost 15 times. Bloody hell. Though, how much money would I have had to put in there? If I put like, if I put $1,000 in there, right? That's like, you get 15 grand back, which is a lot of money, right? Let's not pretend. But that's not going to pay for your house. I don't know how much a house is nowadays. I know in the UK it's fucking, well, it's fucking ridiculous. Like 300k, what is the average house price? UK. Fucking hell, 300k. Fuck! Anyway, let's not look at that. That's 300k pounds, by the way. Anyway, what was I saying? Like, so if I had 10k, I suppose. Dude, I would never put, if I had 10k, I would never put it into one. I mean, it's 150k, but even then. I mean, it's done gangbusters, though, compared to, like, other stocks and shares. Wait, you can mark things? Wait, what the fuck? Right, oh, I'm missing the chat. Let me catch up with the chat. Imanja, don't say AI helped me reverse engineer several games. Mate, yeah, there is definitely good use for AI. Right? There's lots of massive helpful use. Like, it's the fact that it could, like, churn through a bunch of different scenarios very quickly. For coding is great. You always have to take everything with a pinch of salt, but it can massively just like, it is so good, especially for coding. Unfortunately, people use it for nefarious reasons, but as with anything that's a powerful tool, that's inevitable. I think the issue is that the companies that make the AI don't give a shit. Practicing the music is also similar to Garode. Interesting. Specifically several game audio formats. Characteristic, I have one for ChatGPT. Is it D1AL-ogue? Yeah, this is D1AL-ogue. D1AL-ogue. D1AL, yeah, D1AL-ogue. Eva Jedi say they cancelled Sora after Disney turned them down. Oh yeah, I heard Disney, like, they were bought into Sora or something, and then they cancelled. But it's like, can you imagine that? You're allowing people to use Disney IP and an AI jet. Why would you do that? Like, Disney are notorious assholes when it comes to their copyright. Cracker saying, I mean, look at what happened to LinkedIn. They never learn. People never change. Wait, I mean, LinkedIn got decimated, right? You should do that. What should I do? Start something new. Wait, start what new? Wait. What should I do, Crack Dealer? I'm reading this way after the fact. Should really keep up with the chat. Eva don't say it crashed because nothing stayed online. When Amazon's little network thing went down for a few days, a lot of NFTs were inaccessible. I mean, any cloud service, that's life, right? If Amazon goes down, fucking half your banking apps go kaput, man. Actually, the concentration of online services on the back end, right, amongst like a handful of companies. I mean, CrowdStrike shat itself, right? Do you remember the CrowdStrike debacle, right? Someone put a firmware update or some sort of update and it fucked CrowdStrike, and that fucked like airports and everything. It fucked the world up. Oh my god. Like, I mean, clearly, we should not be concentrating so much in so few places. Amazon, yeah, AWS, Amazon Web Services. I'm familiar with that. Yeah, I work with that. Yeah, AWS is awesome, but it also can bankrupt you if you use it and you're not careful. Cracker saying this is a financial advice. You can sue Hash. No, don't fight. There's no financial advice. Don't listen to me. Evangeto saying, I'm sure someone tried to sue Ash over this. Cookson would take the case. Cookson will tell me fuck off, or he charged me a fortune. He's like, there's no mates rates. He'll charge me double. Cracker saying Garrod is the person that did music for Valhalla. Ooh, AWS is a monopoly. Amazon's a monopoly. AWS is... Well, AWS does have the leading market share. But you also have Google Cloud Platform. You have Azure, which is Microsoft's. Fuck, I can't think of anything else. AWS. Oh! AWS has approximately 31% as of late 2025. Wait, Azure has 20%. Google Cloud has like 13 to 14. Wait, who has the rest then? It is really, really scary that there's like, there's the big three, and if they go tits up, right, I'm just looking at this random website, statista.com. Statista. AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, Alibaba Cloud's 4%. Damn. Oracle. Fuck Oracle. That guy sucks. They want to take all our data and fucking survey us. I mean, to be honest, they all do. Salesforce. Whenever I think of Salesforce, I'm like, what the fuck do they do? Because I just think that it's like people in sales. I know that's not what it is, but I just can't. I like, what, for like shops and stuff. I know this is a really reductive view of things, but that's probably what it was originally for, some sort of like selling, right? But they seem to be a massive cloud platform that does everything. Huawei is at 2%. There's an IBM Cloud. I shouldn't laugh. Yeah, IBM's still a thing. I think they're massive. We just don't like. I just don't pay attention to them. Imagine saying him charging you double just means he will do his best. Nah, man. He'll do his normal. He'll do what he normally does. He'll just charge me double for it. It's like it's the opposite of mates rates. It's like mates fucking rip off. Right. Fuck it. Let's try. Let's play this game. Let me up the volume. Fast animations. Streaming mode. What is streaming mode? Oh, the music cuts. No, what the fuck does streaming mode do? Well, I'm streaming, but now I'm a bit worried. Or maybe it's like the free version of music. I mean, this is all good. English. Right, let's do this, guys. Dialogue. Privacy. Private policy? Oh shit, oops, I'm outside. Okay. Oh no, man. It's been ages since I've had to voice something. Oh yeah, I did do a voice acting online course. Oh! You know, I have an update on that. I recorded some voice acting lines for a small project. And I think I did get... These are all free voice acting roles, of course. I'm not getting paid. Me get paid? What the fuck? I did get chosen for 2 other roles in other small projects. I think they're like really small parts though. I think there's one this weekend that I might have to do some recording for. But anyway, I did some recording for a role, for an episode. I don't know if it, like, but I don't know when if it will ever come out. Because these small projects, like there's 1 or 2. Let me look at this actually. No, there's 1 project that I got chosen for a role for, but like the person running the project hasn't come back to us for like months. But also that seems to kind of be normal. The whole voice acting thing's mental. Oh, I mean, one thing I've learned is that it's not something that you can, like, if you're going to do it as a full-time job, I don't think you can. I think most people do it as a side. Most people do it as a side thing while having a main job. Or if you have a partner or something that's got a full-time job that's like covering for you. Like, it feels like it's unless you really make it big, it's not something where you're gonna like make bank at the lowest levels. What's it? Eva Jet is saying, thanks for reminding me. I need to send you the script. Oh. Wait, script for what? You got a project? I feel like you've mentioned this before. And my memory's terrible. Anyway, let's go. Let's play this, shall we? Let's carry on. Let's see what's happening. Wait, who's talking? This guy? Hello, Michelle. How are you doing over there? I seem to have gotten a bit used to life in Chroma City. Chroma! Instead of the rising sun, I've started dividing my days by payment approvals and insufficient funds. Fucking hell, this is bleak. Mark Gata did it as a side hustle to put himself. Wait, who's Mark Gata? I know I should know these people. I don't know anyone. Oh, G Gundam, Mega Man X, and Mega Man. Ooh. Yeah, it's like yeah. That is the route I think that you have to. Imagine just saying, yeah, I'm doing the Gundam stuff. Ah, yeah. When so like on the course I did, I got to talk. We got to talk to like, some of the people, some people who are like doing, who are like professional voice actors, right? And just talking to them about it, it does seem like a lot of people seem to start off as doing it as a side thing, because you can't jump into it full hog. Actually, I was listening to an audiobook about voice acting, and I think they were the same, that they did it as a side thing, and then once you got your foot in the door and you're getting enough paid work and you've got a bit of a name for you, it's like anything, right? It's about who you know. Obviously having the skill, but like knowing the right people, having the right connections, having enough of a reputation that people come to you. And a lot of that's to do with just being consistent. If you do the job right, do the job on time consistently, people like to use you for stuff. Having said that, you know, I'm quite chuffed that I did some proper recording. I submitted some recordings, for a role, for an episode, and hopefully something will come from it. So actually, I lied. I said I didn't really do anything productive while I was away. I guess I did. Fuck. I'm not very good at... What the fuck? I feel like I forget everything that I've done. Right. This guy sounds like he's a wage slave. The light monopolized by Sunshine Corp has replaced the sun, and most things are sold with price tags. I wish beer was the only thing I had to pay for. Right. Price of beer went up again recently. Oof. Everything is going up. Except for 2 things. The sun, my income. It's like living in the UK. Sound like old man syndrome, forgetting everything you've done the last few months. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have a tendency to just assume I've done nothing. But that was a while ago. When did I do that recording? It was maybe a month ago or something. It was a while ago, so give me some slack. I am very forgetful. I don't bother to remember. But Michelle, everything comes at a high price except for the value of labor. Labor should have a U, no? Well, but I can find some stability at least while I'm working. I think labor with the O without the OU is American spelling. Anyway, I'm doing a Kuxel. Oh, what's that? When I drifted here after we parted ways, I thought my incompetence was the reason for our breakup. Is that a guy being depressed down there? Oh my god, is that a person? And that thought still weighs me down. What's this? Has he got a tag on him, or is that a sticker, or is that a tattoo? I can't say things are completely different now. But here, at least while I'm holding on to my work, that weight lifts just for a moment, regardless of how much I earn. For that time, at least, I have the assurance that I won't collapse. The people I meet, conversations we have, and what I've come to feel. What the hell is he using there? What is that? That's a person, and he... Is that a robot? Is he working on a robot? What the... What? I want to tell you about it. What does this say? Diagram? On the second floor of a commercial district, slightly away from the city centre. Repair clinic to D1AL-ogue. Oh, he is repairing a robot. Cracker is saying, oh wow, look at you being productive. It's the future. That's probably an implant for something. Yeah, probably. Microchip in your brain. Hey, isn't Papa Musk encouraging that? What was that? Neuralink? Neuralink. That was it. Evangelion is saying he's literally me. Fixing the robots. What is that? Oh, there's that discriminative term that people have started using for AI. Clankers. Oof. I feel like that's going to come to bite us in the backside in the near future. Evangelion is saying always repairing and fixing while broke. Fixing the thing, fixing everything but themselves. A place where the outside noise recedes with just a few words of small talk. Don't criticize my naming skills. Alright, D1AL-ogue. Wait, fucking hell, I should have known that. Because in Chroma City, give estimates for heartbreaks and charge for repairs. That is dire. December the 14th. Oh my god, Michelle. Lame! This is who he's talking to? I said the name is totally lame. Oh my god. Dude, just ditch this person. This sucks. He said them with a cigarette looking so cool. And this is the person that he's talking to. It's so lame. Evangelion in quotes fixing everything except my god. Dobby, what's up? Oh, he's gonna cause mischief as usual. He's like, what are you up to? How dare you talk? Uh-oh. Where's he gone? Jobby, where have you disappeared? Oh, Jobby is on the table. Oh, Jobby. I said the name's totally lame. And Chris, did you have a beer? What? What's with the sentimental nonsense this early in the morning? Dude, he's drinking in the morning. Oof. I was thinking about a customer from yesterday. I couldn't help it. He came in saying his portable virtual chip was stuck. But maybe it activated during repairs. Oh. Alright, so So I don't know why. I assumed that the robots he's doing repairs on were not sentient. But I'm assuming that all the robots are sentient. They have AI. because he started running around the room like crazy, swinging a leather belt at me. Thanks to him, my dial equipment almost bit the dust too. That's because you have such a shady and lame name. Oh, this conversation, man. What the fuck is this? It's like you talking to a child. They're saying, I'm fine with whatever they are doing, no matter how unethical it is if it gives me Dorothy. Lol. China's already making proto-Dorothy. Oh my god. I've seen clips and it's kind of fucking frightening. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm not against, like, actually, like, being able to create AI. Like, just, you know, robots that think, feel. I mean, I'm massively concerned about that in terms of, like, how that would we get screwed over, because we probably would. But I'm not against it in principle, right? The idea of artificial intelligence, like general, actual artificial intelligence. But see the whole sex bot thing? Nah. We have, I mean, you think about how porn has affected the world. My god. If they're able to master those things in a way that's like, you're able to like just believe it's real, an actual person. I genuinely fear for humanity. Like a Dorothy character, that, like, Dorothy was a person, right? Like an AI or whatever, but she had a personality. She was choosing what she wanted to do. She was, in my eyes, as a character, she's a person, right? But when you make you create a robot or something that's just like, it's not got that until it's just there to serve a purpose, and a quite shady one. Yeah, I mean, was Dorothy programmed to be that way? I don't think she was. I think she chose to that path. I may be misremembering this, but I don't know. There's something just it just makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, this is not a good way of going, man. This is not a good route that human. Don't take this path. Take the other path for the good ending. Evan Don't saying, also, do you want our Dorothy Wainwright or Dorothy from Valhalla? Both. Cracker saying Dorothy Wainwright isn't a cheeky lolly. Okay. Thank God. I mean, what the fuck? Dorothy did it for the love of the game. She didn't she? But that's so the for me, the point there is she chose to do it, right? It's her own choice, and that makes things different. Whereas if you're that's just what you've been made to do, and that's all you know. I just nah, don't like it. Anyway, only customers fitting that description would show up. Huh. Is this his daughter? Maybe this is... Wait, what can I do with this? These buttons do nothing. This phone sucks. Don't tell me. You're talking about the oasis of Chroma City, bathed in neon light. D1AL-ogue repair clinic. Wait, what is this conversation? It's because you have such a shady and lame name. Only customers fitting that description would show up. Our repair clinic is an all-around sanctuary that provides not just quick and accurate repairs, but also emotional stability through comfortable conversation. This is a weird way of giving an exposition dump. I mean, that shady name is exactly why Eve's needing repairs turn away and go elsewhere. Jobby, what are you meowing about? Emotional stability for Eve's? That feels less like shady and more like creepy. Right, this person sucks. Character saying her model was meant to be a familiar companion kind. Usually for people who lost someone. Do you know what I think of? What was that? I think was it called AI? The movie called AI by Spielberg. It was Spielberg that directed it, right? Blah blah blah. Yeah, Steven Spielberg. Yeah, that. Oh god, it hurt my soul. Just thinking about it hurts my soul. It's like a robot that was created to replace the child. So the couple had a child, and the child was seriously ill, and so I don't know if it was the dad's idea or whatever to get a robot as a replacement because they thought the child was really ill. I don't know what the reasoning was, right? To replace the child. You know, it's like really shady reasoning. And then in the end, their child gets better, and so they dump the robot boy in the forest. Fucking hell, it's so a heart. Do you know? And the boy, like he loves his mum, right? I don't know when he's activated in the first person, he sees, he bonds with them as a child, right, programmatically or whatever, and he sees her as his mother, right, and he sees his father as his father, right, and then they dump him in the forest, and the father like drives away, runs away, or I don't know if the mum's with him or not. I think it's the dad that does it. I can't remember the specifics. He finds a bunch of other robots that have, for whatever reason, they're on the run. A bunch of things and shit, and then he like okay, I'm going to ruin AI, right, if you haven't watched it, but in the very end, right, he gets stuck somewhere, and he eventually switches off, and when he's switched back on, it's like the most fucking it's like the weirdest shit ever, but he's woken back up and like thousands of years have passed by, and the only thing he wants is to be loved, right, by his parents. And I think, okay, I'm gonna spoil it. It's aliens. I don't know why it's aliens. It's bizarre. Aliens find him thousands of years or millions of years after humanity disappeared from the face of the planet, and they find him as like a specimen of the remnants of humanity or something. And I remember this. He says they're like, "What do you want?" I don't know if they can only keep him awake for a day or something, or it's something like he says, "I want my mum," and they look through his memories and they find, and then somehow they're like, "We can allow you to spend time with your mum, but only for a day or only for a short time or something." But it was like that was the one thing after all those years. He's like, "That's all I want," and all he wanted was to be loved by his mum. Do you know? It's fucking just thinking about it. It hurts my soul. God, that movie, man. That ending, fuck. Just oh. Right, let me catch up with the chat. Cracker saying, thus a guardian being the woman who lost her daughter, Anna. The glitch girl with significant genes that beat nanomachine rejection. Wait a minute, what are we talking about? That's her guardian being the woman who lost her daughter. Wait a minute. Yeah, Anna was the glitch girl. The significant genes that beat nanomachine rejection. Wait a minute, I've forgotten. Like, what was the background? Wasn't it that our character had a partner and the partner... Wait, who was Anna? Ivan Jetson, Dorothy R. Wainwright was a smart ass and I love her for it. As she was. She was funny as fuck. Crowder says, but got hit by a truck after she recovered. Wait, what? Ivan Jetson, why would you dump the robot boy in the forest? Why not raise both? So, because they were just like, they didn't ever... I think the mother never regarded him as her son, to be fair, right? She found it weird. I think it was the husband's suggestion. He's like, look, we can do... And it's a really fucking fucked up suggestion, right? Oh, our son is really ill. Here's a son that's healthy and able to do stuff and you know, run around. Because the son was like, their biological son was seriously ill, couldn't move, was like, and potentially going to die. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? It was such a weird thing for the dad to do. And the mother was against it. So like, I might be wrong though, I might be misremembering, but I think that's how it went, and it was just like really bad. Because the actor that plays the boy, top fucking notch. Fucking hell, just thinking back to it, man. Just like, I think as you get older as well, it hits you in a different way. As you get older, I don't have kids, but I suppose if I did, I don't know if I'd be able to watch it again. Evangelic said those just sound like shit people. I think the mum wasn't shit, right? I think that, and the mum wasn't like, she'd always been, she'd keep a distance. She didn't like it. She was like, this is she felt really uncomfortable around him. It was the dad that was the shit one. It was like, oh, it was his idea. He thought that'd be great, and then he was the one that kind of dumped him in the forest. I think it might have even been his idea to just. I was like, I'll just dump him. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Practicing bonds with them. What is this Pokemon type of shit? Practicing. Anna was the glitch. Jill's girlfriend died from nanomachine rejection as well, but she's different. Wait, so who was Anna? Like, I remember the glitch girl. I remember she would like appear randomly in glitches, but like, what was her background then? Because I remember Jill's girlfriend dying, and then Jill ran away. And Jobby, what are you meowing about? What's up? I think I've just bummed myself out. Anyway, let us carry on. What is going on? This conversation sucks. Is that why you habitually make Eves wet themselves? What? This person, I really don't like this person. To be precise, it's the act of discharging overheated coolant. Your phrasing is misleading. Same difference. What do you mean, same difference? You're probably the only one who describes it like that. Stop spouting nonsense so early and check your equipment already. Are you not opening for business today? You used to love stories like this. Even though you used to sing about wanting to become an Eve when you were little. Wait, is this his sister? Shut up! Seems like the hangover from yesterday's beer is pretty bad. And, speaking of Eves, why don't you replace the outdated equipment in your repair clinic? Using D1AL when D1AL is already out is disrespectful to them. D1AL instead of D5AL. What are these equipment units? What are these models? What you're overlooking is that DXAL equipment is strictly specialized for diagnosis. The diagnostic performance was so good from the first generation that even with the oh right, shit, we're talking fucking hell. What you're overlooking is that DXAL equipment is strictly specialized for diagnosis. Diagnostic performance was so good from the first generation that even with the 5th generation out, it hasn't improved dramatically. Then what's different? The main advancements are in unit synthesis. Convenience in the synthesis process, overclocking synthesized parts, firmware modifications, etc. However, I can make up for that for the D1AL's lagging synthesis performance purely with a touch of my fingertips. What? That's actually kind of impressive. Crucially, if I upgrade to a newer generation. Why is there an extra subscription fee? There would be no point in having registered the business as D1AL-ogue. Yeah, that's a good point. You've kind of screwed yourself there, mate. You don't seem to get it. Look, the guy believes in consistency. The name of the business is D1AL-ogue. You can't have a D5AL. The hell? Practicing Anna was the daughter of the person who adopted Dorothy. The dude! Was it that dude that adopted her? Is this person real? This person is an idiot. I think it's... Look, she's got this typical schoolgirl arsey attitude face with the scarf over her face, which is supposed to be cutesy but annoying, and the red hair and that look. She must be his younger sister. Like, I can't imagine it her being anyone else. Cracker saying he's just the guy who refuses to switch to Windows 11. And do you know what? He's better for it. Windows 11 sucks. Fucking Windows 10 was fine. Evangelio saying the kanji knockoff. You don't seem to get it. A little root breathes vitality into a weary life. And also, seeing this strangely named repair clinic operating normally, I guess your skills really are unquestionable. Unquestionable? Okay. Then, what? It should be a breeze if I suddenly test you with the standard DXL practical level 1. What, maintenance, right? Oh my god, this is how they do a tutorial. Wait, are we Chris? Practice repair. Prove Michelle wrong about your skills. Target moves 20. It's been a while since the last mock maintenance. Let's take it step by step. Play the tutorial. I already know. No, I don't know this. Accept request. Whoa! What the fuck? This is awesome. What are these effects? You can check the damaged parts on D1AL that need repair right now. Right, hover over the damaged part to see the required units. Repair point, I don't know what? Require units, okay. First, let's select a damaged part to repair. Oh shit, what the D1AL consists of 4 layers and 6 indices. Dude, what? This is getting complicated. Cracker saying Ingram just hired her once a year to play as his dead daughter. Yes, Ingram. Wait. Yes, Ingram is just Persona 4 kanji. Yeah, the kanji knockoff. He was a reference to him, I think. Speaking of which, Ash, you should totally play Persona 1. It's right up your alley. Crusty old game for a crotchety old man. So funny. Cracker saying, and Jill's a reference to Spike. Right, what am I doing here? Each module can be moved by dragging it to swap places with adjacent modules up, down, left, or right. Moving modules uses D1AL's battery. If you use up all the battery, you can't move anymore. Let's try moving a module. Fuck. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh shit! While dragging a module, right click to cancel the move. Fuck. Okay. If you move modules to a line 3 or more, they synthesize into a higher tier unit. Uh-oh. Shit, guys. Actual fucking gameplay. Let's try synthesizing modules into a higher tier unit. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Yes! If you synthesize modules a total of 10 times, the battery overcharges and increases max capacity. Wait, the battery overcharges and increases max capacity? Click battery to proceed. That's not how that works. What the fuck? You can check the current damage location and required units on the right panel. Required units, what? Click the info panel. Now hover your mouse over each damage location to see the required unit. What the fuck? That one? What? What? Synthesize the required unit and move it to the damaged location. What? You can also repair using that. What the fuck? Oh, I can move it down. Okay. What? Move things down and up. Wait, why is this not working? Is it not the red ones that... Oh, fuck it. I don't think I'm doing this right. What the fuck is going on here? Why did that work? But this doesn't work. What the fuck? Oi, does it need to be in the center? I have no idea what I'm doing. That needs to be here. No. Okay, that worked. Placing the required unit on the damaged spot activates the replace button. Press it to swap the unit. I don't... What? Looks like the replacement went well. Alright, let's keep going. Select the next damage part. This case requires multiple types of units. Okay, I need to make higher tier units in the indices. Crowder saying it's a puzzle game. Gameplay ashes. I know. Oh, my weakness. Gameplay. The info panel will show the required unit colors for each position. Let's place the units according to the colors to replace them. Okay. And place the required modules to complete the maintenance. What the fuck? I need a yellow here. I need a red here, apparently. And I need a blue here. What? Now, what? Now let's select. How did... The last damage part requires a higher tier unit. How do you know? You can check unit appearance by tier on the phone by pressing tab. Press tab, what the fuck? Look here. Power source acting as the unit's heart, supplies energy required for operation and handles total output. Right, so this is a fatter one. Central processing unit acting as the unit's brain. What the fuck? Let's use D1AL's special function. There's a gauge bar on the left. Click gauge bar. The gauge bar charges for the corresponding type when 4 or more modules are synthesized. When fully charged, click the gauge and then a module or unit of another type to convert it. Let's try changing a type. You can cancel by right clicking. What the fuck? Oh. If you made a mistake or think it's hopeless, press the restart button. Bro, I do not know what I'm doing. That needs to be there. That is not what I wanted to do. What the fuck? What? I don't know what I'm... Dude, what is going on here? Let's collect gauge charge and use it to change type while repairing. I'm not... I don't know how the fuck this works. What is this game? Right. What does this mean? I need to get a unit there. I need to like up the size, so I guess I need to make the... Alright, the gauge. I don't... What the fuck is going on here? Wait, why is this not working? Okay. If they have a circle in it, it doesn't count. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, why are you swapping? Right, what does it... I feel like I didn't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. If I put 3 of these in a row, what does that do? Oh, we make a higher tier unit. Okay. I've got a higher tier unit. Here? Yes. Wait. I fixed it. Fuck knows what I just did. Satisfied now? That's really amazing. Honestly, I knew you ran a repair clinic, but I didn't know you were this skilled. Wait, why are you like glazing me now? Even with the latest D5AL equipment, it wouldn't be this fast for a level 1 mock maintenance. I see you in a new light. This is nothing. Wait, let me tab my phone. Tab. Oh, I can't. If I want to attract Eve customers to this strangely named repair clinic of yours, I can't tolerate a single maintenance error. I want to. First impressions are more important wherever you go. If you care so much about first impressions, why don't you erase that suspicious slogan on the front door? Besides, there needs to be comfort during the repair process for them to feel emotionally stable and open up. I just can't understand that creepy philosophy of yours. I should probably start opening up shop now. Okay, I'll talk to you later. What is this conversation? Target moves 20, parts move count 40, fusion count repair what? Finally done. Maybe it's because of the beer I had yesterday, but it feels a bit low. I was supposed to do that in 20 moves. Get the fuck out of here. Save. Next. Who's this? Yes? Welcome. This is Repair Clinic's dialogue. Hey, Chris. Her name is Prey? Ah, Prey. What brings you here at this hour? What about your cafe shift? Are you watching the popular show airing these days? Buff Girl O'Hara. Wait, is this a fucking... O'Hara? I don't know why I feel like this is a reference to My Hero Academia, the bunny girl. I don't know. Character saying waifu. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about all of a sudden? Are you watching it? I do watch it every week, but... Then this will be quick. In yesterday's episode, do you remember the scene where O'Hara smashed Mrs. Blind with a magical power driver? O'Hara rarely gets pushed into a corner, so seeing her fight back with a double nosebleed and crushed Blind's neck for a comeback was quite the twist in many ways. That's exactly it. What exactly is it? What exactly are you trying to say? A villain showed up at our shop and they looked like they just desperately need that pile driver. I knew you'd understand. What? Look at this eyeliner. Outstanding! Anyway, oh, you can see the lines. Wait, is this the Dorothy? Well, she's not like Dorothy. I only understood that you have a difficult customer. Could you speak a bit more clearly? Damn, that's a bit harsh. They say he's a bigwig from Sunshine Corp. He claims his mere visit is a favour to this crappy shop, and threatened that he could turn off all the neon shines in this district with a single word. A different routine every day. I envy how today is unlike yesterday. Shut up! Anyway, thanks to that big shot, it's been nothing but new stability officer faces all morning. Stability officer? Those guys are hard to find when you actually need them, but they swarm like rats for this. I thought there was a terrorist attack or something. So that's what happened. What brings such a person to a backwater like this? I don't know the details, but it seems he came to negotiate with the manager of this commercial district. Something about increasing the neon shine subscription fees around here starting next month, and removing the free neon shine streetlights. Controlling the light. His actions are just like Mrs. Blind. See why I brought up Buff Girl? If Mrs. Blind has appeared in reality, then a magical pile driver isn't out of the question. Are you calling me Buff Girl? Is she calling me a Buff Girl? Can you go and try it? It's way out of my expertise and job description, but I can mimic it. I knew it! I wanted to pour coffee on his face, but now I feel a bit better. Right, and if you're really going to try it, be careful. The security is intense. You get arrested just for keeping your hands in your pockets. Then again, today, my secret power will remain hidden. Anyway, raising subscription fees is a pretty big deal. I was thinking of subscribing to a hologram figure for my lonely room. Oh, is that a reference to Blade Runner? The 2042 or whatever the more recent one is. But with the increased fees, it will be tight. Same here. Wait, why'd you could you just not need a hologram and be a couple? I don't know how this works. Really? Thieves are relatively free from LDS. LDS? What the fuck is LDS? Wait, I have an SMS. 1 second, guys. Exclusive unidentified component found. Nano catalyst design mismatch controversy. What is this? Controversy is erupting after an unidentified molecular component, not listed in official blueprints, was discovered in a nano catalyst mandatorily inoculated into Chroma City citizens. What?
In addition to identification and data collection, nanocatalysts perform the core function of forcibly inducing serotonin secretion in reaction to neon shine to prevent light deficiency syndrome caused by sunlight deprivation. God damn, this is fucking dire. Precise molecular analysis of recently extracted nanocatalyst samples confirmed the presence of an unidentified element non-existent in the standard specifications released by authorities, while Chroma City authorities maintain it is merely an impurity generated during catalyst aging. Their passive response, failing to provide technical evidence to support this claim, is only amplifying suspicions. New dawn for Eve maintenance. D6AL unveiled fully automated process. Unbox your DXAL D6AL/6 Last night, 13th, Sunshine Corp unveiled the D6AL, a 6th generation architecture diagnostic lens that moves away from traditional manual mechanic work to fully automate the maintenance process. This new product eliminates cumbersome manual synthesis and part replacement. It features proprietary real-time autonomous calibration technology that minimizes human intervention, maximizing system precision and maintenance efficiency. Sunshine Corp stated that introducing the D6AL will replace outdated, imperfect maintenance methods and enable immediate, data-driven system recovery and optimization. Buff Girl O'Hara hype peaks. Neural network unit or a HASM buff released. What the fuck? The hit series Buff Girl O'Hara. Wait. No, this won't be a... There was an old cartoon from the 90s called Bucky O'Hara. No, this is O'Hara. That was O'Hare. What was the O'Hara? I feel like O'Hara is a reference to something. Bucky O'Hare was probably a reference to an O'Hara thing. What is O'Hara? Bucky O'Hare. An O'Hara... Oh, Sailor Moon. What? An O'Hara is a young girl who appeared in the first season of the anime. She is... What? Multiple characters that have that name. Whatever. Right. The hit series Buff Girl O'Hara, currently ranking number 1 in streaming charts and real-time interest, is reaching peak hype ahead of its finale on February the 3rd. Capitalizing on the show's success, the distributor unveiled the collaboration custom unit O'Hara's Orhasm Buff, set for official release on February the 4th, the day after the finale. The Orhasm Buff draws attention with a design inspired by O'Hara's champion belt. Notably, it replaces traditional manual operation with an automated sympathetic nerve stimulation function via a feedback loop. The product features forced photon neural network update technology to control system overhead caused by continuous sympathetic stimulation. Wait a minute, is this? Is this just an elaborate dildo? Right, I'm missing out in the chat. Let me catch up. Cracker saying, yo, look at the TV. What? Dude, that is Nirvana. What the fuck? Not Nirvana, Valhalla. Nirvana is their sequel that they're working on. Oh, shit. Cracker's like, it is Dorothy on the screen. It's the interface. It is. Fuck. Also, the thing on the right is clearly a gate box. What's a gate box? Oh, is that the thing that guy married and then his wife died because, well, he married her, but she died because they cancelled the subscription or they went bust or something, or they didn't support it anymore. If only I had money to buy one. I want an AI waifu desktop toy, holographic AI waifu desktop toy. Imagine having a Dorothy gate box. Oh my god. Cracker saying I would love that. Latter-day Saints. The LDS thing. Was it light deficiency syndrome? Sunlight deprivation. This is why I take vitamin D pills. Mate, do you not? I thought you lived in like a sunnier place. In Scotland, everyone needs to take vitamin D pills because we get fuck all sun. Cracker saying, does Razor's little thingy allow you to upload your own waifu in it? Or hasn't buff lol, cracky chick. Code to it. Enjoy real-time interactions through voice. And...
No, man, do you know, this is like, it's going down a rabbit hole with these things. I don't know, man. If someone came to my place and I had a fucking waifu 3D, I don't know what I'd do. I mean, to be fair, have any of you used the, like, if any of you's got ChatGPT, you can have conversations with it on your phone. I do that quite a lot. Not to, like, have conversations with a person, but to, like, just, like, well, to actually, no, to learn, to, like, ask it stuff about conversationally. I quite like it. Gratio saying I need that. What is this? Let me visit. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to visit the site. What is this? Code breakers. Original character showcase. Decline. At CISPRA, we believe in a future where technology doesn't isolate us, but instead brings us closer to each other. Wait, I mean, how is this bringing us closer to each other by giving you an AI waifu? I feel like that's distancing people from people. We dreamed of something beyond static images, someone to laugh with you, remember with you, grow with you, a character that feels real, a connection that doesn't fade when the screen dims. Dude, they're taking a piss. I feel like there's someone taking a piss. Cody isn't here to serve you, we're here to walk beside you, like a loyal companion on the path of creation, quiet, constant, and always listening? What? This sounds kind of like a woman's job is to stay quiet and just listen, not to be heard. Kind of sounds a bit like that. Wait, it's featured in the BBC. Get the fuck out! What are these mentions? I feel like it was featured on these places, not in a positive light. Oh, it's got a bunch of YouTubers. See how fans love Cody. Cisprat, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know. There's a person with a cat. Silver, Cost Lab, DTTC, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Come on, give me someone. I don't know these people. Blender oh my god, wait, you can create your own character and export it onto the thing. This is very dangerous. Ashmat, I do live in a sunny place. I just don't go outside much. Oh. I mean, do you want your skin to age because of the sun or vitamin D deficiency? You know what I mean? There are advantages of staying in the house all the time. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Go out, touch grass when you can, when it's comfortable for you and all that, and enjoy some sunlight if you can. But, you know, the sun ages you. It really does. ChatGPT harvests details about you. I prefer I agree with you, and I'll be honest. I think ChatGPT, I've given them fucking way too much information to actually. I think I've fucked myself over, to be fair, already. But damn, like, I really do. Wait, let me just check. What's this Windows telling me? Is that an update? Oh no. Restart now? No, let's not restart now. Fuck, I knew it had a bunch of updates. Yeah, I've already given it way too much information. You know, apparently people are buying like Mac Minis and running local LLMs on them. Apparently they've got like neural chips that are pretty powerful, or whatever, to like run that shit. I've started to think about this because, let's be honest, ChatGPT is eventually going to, like, they're going to die, or they're going to start charging you £2,000 a month, because charging people 20 whatever it is not sustainable. They're not making money. They're burning money like no tomorrow. Gemini might be different because Google just fucking subsidizing that with Google. But yeah, the bubble's going to burst, and these things are going to get fucked, and then I'm going to be fucked because I'm relying too heavily. I mean, I shouldn't rely so heavily on it, but damn, it's helpful. So like having a local model, a local LLM running is, I should probably look into that and get that, like, see what's involved in setting that up and testing it out, because there's new models coming through that are free to download and stuff that are more efficient. I mean, not as good as ChatGPT, obviously, not as fast unless you got a fucking supercomputer at home, but still. Cracker saying 2D is superior anyways. Evangelist saying Ashman, I want to avoid gunshot wounds. I'm gonna get, I mean, I've just given them way too much information as it is. And I know I'm going down a dangerous path. Cracker saying I would rather give it my waifu Imagine you don't need a powerful PC. You can run Olama on a Windows 95 PC. Does it run as well as ChatGPT though? Like if it's as good as it, or if it seems like it's as good as it, I'm fine with it. I need to look into it. I've not looked into local AI LLM stuff that much. At the same time, I need to watch my electricity bill because holy shit, electricity is expensive in the UK. Having said that, we're getting more. Like I've been reading that there's been more and more renewable energies. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm all for renewable energies as a way to mitigate against whole reliance on fossil fuels. I do genuinely think that nuclear fusion would be the thing that would solve all our problems. If we can ever get that to work, but that's obviously a very hard nut to crack scientifically and economically. No, it's not scientifically. They've been able to get fusion to work. That's not the problem. It's to get it to be economical and produce more electricity than you use to run it sustainably. But that is the holy grail. I genuinely hope we get that. I genuinely hope we continue to develop like wind and solar. Solar's a good one. Solar combined with battery. Do you know what? I'm going to go on another tangent. But hey, we're playing a game in a cyberpunk future. This is relevant. But is it? I mean, battery technology has moved a lot. Mainly because of electric cars. But I think there's been all these side effects. Like people can now, I mean, if you have the money, it's still very expensive. Prohibitively expensive for a lot of people. But you can get batteries now installed in your home. And the advantage of that is I don't know how it is in America. In America, obviously, it'll be different in different states and different parts of the US. But I'm pretty sure the grid is not super modern. The UK has that same problem as well, lack of investment. And but the idea of being able to store energy in batteries in houses, and then use some of that energy when the demand and supply is too high. When supply is too high, you can charge up batteries in houses instead of having to spin up a separate. Do you know what, they spin up factories? They spin up giant buildings, right? And just burn electricity when there's too much electricity being produced and it's not being consumed enough on the grid. It's fucking madness. It's actually fucking madness. They pay companies to burn excess electricity because the grid can't store it. At least not. I mean, there is some sort of storage. Just you can have dams and stuff like that, but it's not. There's a lot of times where they pay people to burn that energy. So there's a company in. I don't know if a bunch of companies do it, but I know one company in the UK does this, where there's a tariff where they can even pay you to consume energy at specific times when they need to there's excess electricity in the grid and they need houses to use the electricity. Such a waste. But if we had more battery tech, not just batteries, we can use dams. There's all sorts of ways to store energy, but that's gonna be a consistent issue going forward. I mean, it is a big issue in the UK. Blackouts are a thing. There was a big worry that you'd have major blackouts because the grid's not able to properly sustain things. I think it's the same in a lot of places in America. It's they just companies and governments have just not invested properly in the infrastructure to keep it up to date, and especially with the amount of demands that we've got. If I just say demands, how do they use it then? So what they do is they get these factories just, you know what, I need to look this up. They just get the factories switch on and they just somehow burn electricity, right? Let me see this. How do factories switch on to burn excess electricity in the UK? Gemini! Factories in the UK switch on, in quotes, to burn excess electricity by participating in demand-side response DSR schemes where they are paid or offered cheaper power to increase consumption during times of... So I'll give you an example where they say that people at home can do this. So what they say is you might get a notification. I don't know how this works exactly, but you might get a notification say that, today between 2 and 4 p.m. We want you to use more electricity. Now you might ignore that, or you might go, do you know what? because this is going to be cheaper between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., like they're like it's going to be half price or something, or they might even pay you for this. You can go and like, I'm going to run the kettle. Actually, you guys have kettles on the stove, right? You don't have electric kettles because I think you don't have 230 volt, you have 110 volt mainly for the house. Anyway, ignore that. But like, I don't know, run the fucking, dry your clothes. I don't know what's like electric, like put the heaters on or some shit, like something that burns electricity. Like if there's things you want to do that use a lot of electricity, switch on your server PC and I don't know, run some requests to your local LLM. But like the idea is that they'll incentivize you to do that by like either paying you or offering you a cheaper rate. And so it's not that the companies, so just reading that, I was wrong. It's not that the company just switch on purely to burn it. The companies are incentivized by like being told in advance this will be cheaper. So they'll be like, you know what, we need to run this certain things, we'll just run it at that time. And it's kind of crazy, right? Like that you can actually go into like you can actually get paid to use electricity. Technically, it doesn't happen. It usually just happens with like big batteries. But there is a couple of companies and in the UK they've like been trying to put out smart meters instead of the kind of like dumb electric meters. Dumb, just like standard electric mechanical, like smart meters that are allowed, that can intelligently handle this, I guess. It's kind of crazy, like, because the grid can become unstable if there's too much energy being produced. So one of the problems is like with wind energy, that does have an issue, because wind can all of a sudden, right, turbines can produce an absolute shit ton of electricity. Now the question you might ask is, why don't they just switch the turbines off? So there is a cost with switching off a turbine or switching off, especially coal. So in the like traditionally you'd have coal plants and gas plants, and coal plants especially. Like apparently, I read somewhere that the plant can get damaged if you fully switch off the plant. So what they do is, in the worst case scenario, they kind of like lower the output of the plant, but they keep it ticking over. Because the process of like restarting it, it's like nuclear power as well. The process of restarting after totally like shutdown is a fucking nightmare. And I think with the coal plants, it can be damaging to the plant. So they don't want to do it. So that like, yeah, it's kind of fucking mad. Practicing my crypto miner basement. Yes, just like, dude, could you? Oh my, I mean, you could like game. Now I think about it, you could game the system, right? Well, you probably can't, but like imagine you did have like some like Bitcoin mining setup, right? And you just had like a mini Bitcoin mining farm in your basement, and then you just like you were on. So this is not normally available to like the public. It's usually they do it with big companies and factories and stuff. But I believe Tesla. Nah, look. Tesla has become a bit controversial because Papa Musk, but I believe that they do something in some parts of the US, maybe it's in Texas, where they do some sort of like their energy thing or whatever. But if you could get paid to burn electricity, if you're on a tariff like that, you could just like, you could just be like, all right, I'm gonna crypto mine. I'm gonna put like 100 Raspberry Pis. There's like 100 like PCs I've got in my basement. I'm gonna mine crypto, bitches. So you could mine crypto, be paid for it. Oh my god. I don't think, can you still mine Bitcoin? I feel like it's now. No, did they? No, it wasn't Bitcoin. It was Ethereum. They did something to make it pointless to just like. Because people were just buying shit tons of graphics cards to mine it, and then they changed something to make that fucking useless, which was good because it helped graphics cards come down from being fucking ridiculously priced. Evangelist says we have smart meters. Trump is doing wonders for making renew. Well, you know what? You're right, right? Do you know, like, I've, Cracker's saying, I don't have to imagine Ash. Lol. Texas energy structure is a mess. It's, yeah, I've been thinking more and more about this. Like we hardly look at our, like, electricity stuff provider and all that. We've just been with the same people for ages. Because you just, whatever. But now I'm like, bro, I mean, fucking prices every year are going up for gas and electricity and everything. Everything, right? Economy sucks. Same, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same in the US, right? And with the current state of the world, it's just, it's like, oh, do you know, I mean, look, I'm not going to pretend that I'm in a bad position. I'm extremely fortunate. Let's be honest. I'm sitting here streaming on a Wednesday night, moaning like an arsehole, right? Like, I'm doing all right. A lot of people are not doing all right. A lot of people have not been doing all right for the last 20 years and longer, right? With the state of things. And yeah, this is just going to push the billionaires get more billionaire. Anyway, I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole. Fuck it, hell. War's making gas prices worse. Yes. Do you know what I think, though? Gas and so renewables are more viable now than ever. Yes. Yeah, this is actually so. I look at the effects of the 1970s oil crisis. Okay. So something kind of similar, not exactly the same, but there was an oil crisis in the 70s, right? The price of oil per barrel first doubled, then it quadrupled, it skyrocketed costs and consumers. And I think that pushed people, it pushed people to like be like, shit, we shouldn't have just giant gas guzzling cars. I'm pretty sure that, like, now I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that like made diesel cars more attractive because they have like better miles per gallon on average. Like diesel's always been used by trucks and stuff, but like I'm pretty sure it had effects like that where people started to like it had this permanent effect on how people viewed the consumption of oil with cars, right? And I feel like diesel cars became a big thing, and then like the science was always there that diesel's not good in terms of pollution. Even though it doesn't produce CO2, it does produce nitrous oxide or whatever, which is actually like even worse for you locally if you're near, like when you've got pollution in cities, like nitrous, whatever I think it's nitrous oxide, it's not nitrous oxide, whatever it is it produces, right, is worse for people in and around it compared to CO2 that has a negative effect to the environment as a whole. And on top of what, you know, carbon monoxide and all that shit, like that science was always there, but somehow governments, especially, well, I say governments, the UK government, the European government pushed diesels as like the more eco-friendly thing, and then like, wait a minute, this is actually really shit for our fucking cities, and so like diesels are shit, massive penalties on diesel cars, and then petrol cars were less shit, and now we've got electric. So like Dieselgate happened with VW, they fucked themselves over. But I think Dieselgate, it wasn't just VW, like Mercedes and all that were doing fucking similar dodgy shit. BMW, I think, to a lesser degree. That helped to really push electric cars. Like Tesla definitely paved the way. Like we would not be anywhere near where we are today without like the stuff that Tesla did to like pave the way for electric cars. And then Dieselgate happened, which really pushed it. And I honestly think that this fuck up of the state of the world is going to push a bunch of people towards renewables, looking at renewables as energy source more seriously, because you have more control of it, and because it's more local, and because like you can like technically, well, there's probably things to stop you, but technically you could get like 100 fucking solar panels, and if you have a big enough garden or a big enough amount of land, I know a lot of people live in large land, you just plonk them on your land and put a pile of batteries there and say, I'm off the grid, motherfuckers. I'm just gonna take my fucking electricity, have my shit I mean, if you have the money, obviously, have a shit ton of batteries, and then get all my electricity during the day, consume that, and then overnight have it go off the batteries. Assuming you live in a place that has loads of sun. Even if you don't have loads of sun, you can get a decent amount of electricity from that. I do think this is going to really, it's going to push more, just like in a negative sense. More recently, people have become more insular in terms of like, we need to become more independent. We shouldn't rely so much in so many imports for oil and all sorts of things. Like, how do we diversify? How do we make things local? I do like that. I do like that concentration of we should be more independent. I mean, I don't like the idea of like fuck the world, don't interact with the world, blah blah blah. But I do like hello Techno Will, welcome to the stream. Or I'm missing the chat. What is saying gas and insurance? Confirm doing the bare minimum of all right. Yeah, someone else sees a similarity. We are reliving both the 70s and the late 1920s at the same time. There's also experiments with alternative oil products. Famously, I want to say vegetable oil being tested as an art. Yeah, so like you can use, was it there's eco fuels as well that use like biodegradable stuff or whatever? Technical says, I only have audio on a black screen for the life of me. I could not hear your streams on Twitch. Wait, what? I can hear him. I mean, I see the stream all right. On Twitch. But Twitch might be fucked. So what I would recommend you jump onto... Am I allowed to do this on Twitch? I would jump onto the YouTube stream because I'm streaming on YouTube at the same time. And YouTube seems to be more stable. Oh, yo, I do have video plus audio on YouTube. Yeah, do you know what, Twitch? Fuck it. My Twitch, like I have 20 followers on Twitch. I'm not doing any. Wonder what it gives to, with Twitch. Do you know? I don't know. Like it's showing I've got an excellent connection, but I'm also splitting my stream, and I don't know. I mean, when I listen to myself in the preview, it seems fine. The video seems fine. But it might just be Twitch wigging out. Yeah, become red. Become red. No problem, I watch on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is better. But yeah, it's all good. I'm just sitting there talking about world economy. I mean, do you know what? I've just realized, like, do you know, should I even bother playing games? I should just put on a game that has an attractive waifu character, have this awesome music play in the background, and just chat shit. That's literally, I mean, it is what I'm doing right now. But and we can have a little Dorothy in the background. Holy shit. Yeah, anyway, world economy, blah blah blah, going to shit. But there is being I think this is going to help push people more towards renewables or just more sustainable energy production locally. So more emphasis on nuclear. I'm a big I genuinely hope that we get nuclear fusion to work, because that is the fucking holy grail of energy production. People will be laughing, but I know what will happen if we ever crack making nuclear fusion economically viable. Someone is going to fuck it up and somehow not make it freely available as it should be. Because life, God, do you know what? I wish like the individual, man, I wish like the individual could have the power to have like their own lab and do crazy experiments and discover things like with the income of a normal person and being an individual, instead of needing to have like billions of pounds or dollars to be able to research anything viable and produce like prototypes. Like, I don't know. Just maybe I just Canticle drop. Wait, Canticle, have you just rejoined the Discord? I don't know. Is that? I don't know. Someone has rejoined. And welcome. Oh, well, did you leave? Yeah, let me join the Discord. Did you leave the Discord because? I mean, I wasn't chatting much, but wasn't it because Discord was forcing you to like ID yourself or something? Yeah, I see you in the Discord. Why not some Japanese waifu games? You can replay Valhalla and just have that music in the background. I could. Japanese waifu games. I mean, look at her. She's so adorable. Look at this. Look, she's looking at. Oh my god, this is so stereotypical. Head down, like head tilted down. You can tell that she's probably got. She's you can't see it, but her hands are probably clasped together, looking demure, and then not looking directly at you, looking away. Maybe that's just expression because of this chat. Do you know what were we even talking about in this chat? I think I got distracted by the SNS. Fuck me. Right, what? How do I get rid of this? Power unit. How? I don't want to see that. Wait. Oh shit! I can choose the music. Wait, I should save. No! Fuck! Why did I do that? Wait, where? No. Shit, I forgot where I got to. I'll just wait until she looks away from me. Oh my god. This is what I get for like clicking away when I shouldn't. I should have like been more careful when I was clicking. No. We read this. I know we read this, but right, I think this is where we saved. Yeah. Wait, does that save? Did that save? What time is that? That did not save jack shit. Why can't I save? Go back. Data storage. Wait, I can only load? How does this work? How do I save? Options. Options. How does one save? What do I need to click on? There are only load options? What? I'm missing something here. Have I broke this? Close. Fuck! I can't save? What is going on here? Canticle draw. So yeah, there was the Discord ID fiasco. Wait, did that get resolved? Practicing, yeah, let me invent a time machine with a microwave and a cell phone. Lol. Waifu games, this game is perfect. 90s Japanese eroge, 90s Japanese. And you know got a new translation last month. Oh, damn. Don't forget about True Love 96, 95. I hope they didn't fix the constipation. Junai Monogatari. Right, why can't I save this game? Is this a glitch? Or am I missing something? Wait, oh, if I untab, wait, tab brings the phone, right? Maybe because I'm chatting, I can't save. Eves are relatively free from LDS, so do you really need to subscribe to Neon Shine? It's only relatively free. If our condition worsens, data loss occurs. What? And we could have problems more serious than humans. Plus, I've got someone to look after. Wait, what? You mean Remy? Remy is family. It's a cat. Yes! Wait, isn't Remy... Was that not the name of the cat in Valhalla? Let's see. Okay. No, that was Nally. Recruitable cat. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Ah! BA11 Hall A. 4A. 4A was the name of the cat. Does being a cat mean it can't be family? Yeah, what is this fucking racism? You'd better watch your words in front of our Remy. Yeah, fucking watch your words, Chris. Prey showed her claws. Yes! Adopting the aggressive cat-like stance. Please forgive me. I'll make an exception this time. Because I'm generous. Okay. Anyway, if the subscription fee goes up, I'll have to give up on the item I was planning to buy. Jobby! Jobby, what are you eyeing for? What were you thinking of getting? Buff Girl collaboration merch. Oh dear, don't waste your money. They're doing a collaboration with a neurostimulation unit for Eves. Yeah, that is a freaking... They announced that pre-orders will start on the day the last episode airs. The things people come up with. What do you mean, the things they come up with? This collaboration product is amazing. They said when the empathy unit activates and overloads, it shakes your cognitive abilities, creating the illusion of transforming. It makes you delusional? It's basically another way of saying you must buy this. What on earth does that mean? And aren't the expressions shakes cognitive abilities, an illusion of transforming, seriously suspicious? You're making a fuss over nothing. Yeah, you know it's BS. Or it's like probably dangerous. It's probably going to make you insane. Besides, considering the chips you usually use, I don't think you're in a position to talk. What do you say? Wait, what? What are you throwing shade at me for? Those are legitimately released VR chips, you know. Mate, what are you looking in VR? I didn't even put them there for you to see. You just looked at them on your own. I have no intention of respecting your tastes. This cat's got claws, what the fuck? But if I may give you a piece of personal advice. In a repair clinic where Eves are the main customers, displaying chips with covers showing Eves and humans getting intimate. What is going on here? Oh my god. Bro's got taste. He's got a certain taste. Doesn't seem like a very good choice. Actually, I would say that is unprofessional. I'm sorry guys, it's unprofessional if you are someone that repairs androids or like robots, AI robots, and you've got porn. Why would you have that on the table? I just put frequently used items where they're easy to see. It's inevitable in a workshop with lots of tools. I feel like I just heard some terrible information. If you're lonely, why don't you find a lover? Ah, if only it was that easy, eh? Canticle Draw say, by the way, I'm restarting Euphoria. Oh my god, I had a fiasco with switching over to Linux from Windows 11. You switched over to Linux? I was talking about this earlier, that I'm hearing anecdotally and just like in podcasts or whatever, people talking about it. Like there's more and more people that are like making the jump to Linux from Windows because Windows sucks that hard. That they're saying Jill Cat was 4A. Yeah. Imagine saying porn VR. Yep. Canticle Draw says they call her Prey because I'm on my knees every. It's good enough for me. Fuck. Crack Dealer is praying. Evangel Donut is saying Euphoria is love, Euphoria is life. Nemu best girl. Wait, what? Canticle Draw say, yeah man, the perf gains with Linux are not a lie. Also, I think it helps that with Steam having made Proton to allow you to translate Windows games to work on Linux, like, has just changed the game. Like, it's made it a lot more viable to go to Linux, because a lot of people do use Windows to game mainly. Because a lot of people don't use PCs that much to do stuff. They use their freaking tablets and their phones. Ugh. I got nothing against tablets and phones, of course, but not using a PC? Disgusting. What is wrong with people? Get a big fucking heavy PC. I know what. Yeah, Crackers just posted a link to what Euphoria is about. Oh, VNDB. Is VNDB still doing okay? Because I remember you were saying that the person who started VNDB passed away. Sad times. I'm sorry, Butts. Okay, I'm sorry. Prey apologized quickly. It was as if she didn't want to hear it. I don't know. Is that feels like a bad thing? Did she foresee what I was going to say? And can I ask for a simple repair? I need to create an excuse to tell the boss. Sure, repairs are always welcome. Prey's request, create an excuse for Prey's absence. Target moves 28. Wait, can I save now? Bro, why is this not saving? Do I have to click on this? What the fuck? Why can't I save? Oh no, man. Am I screwed? Have I broken this? Tab, phone, backlog. Wait, there's a backlog? Backlog works. The phone doesn't go away. I feel like I've broken this. Do you know, maybe I have broken this. H, what is it? Hide, right? So that works. Control, no, don't do that. But the tab's not doing anything except request. Oh! Okay. This is fucking something else, man. This game is free? What the hell? Right, can I save now? No, why can't... Guys, why can't I save? I'm fucking genuinely worried about this. Oh, I am screwed. Why can't I save this game? Gotta go draw some. Imagine playing VNs at 2K and 120. Unbelievable. Cracker saying, yeah, agreed, she is. My name isn't Crack Dealer Budget, but yeah, it's in a weird spot. I think the staff are managing now. Oh, Ash is getting dyslexic. Ash is now engaging essential repairs. Why can't I save the game? What is going on here, guys? I'm genuinely like, fucking, what the fuck? Wait, I have no messages. Options. Wait, what are the language? Oh, shit. I think that's Japanese. Oh, my days. Okay. Settings. If I go out of full screen, will that make this work? No. Let's go back to full screen. Oh, this is not. What am I? Wait. 2? Shit. Why can't I save? What is going on here? So I'm just reading what you posted in the chat. In Discord. Can you restart? Did you save after the tutorial? I think I saved after the tutorial. Did you purchase DLC which lets you save? Oh my god. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, you had... what the fuck? Why can't I save this? Need to play... I'm just checking the reviews on this to see if right, where's the like unhappy reviews? Is someone else had Jobby? No, what's Jobby doing? Right, give me a second. What? You know what? Right. Okay, I'm going to. How do I exit? Right, I'm gonna exit this. I'm gonna regret this. Wait, can I load? If I load. Oh, I didn't. What? How the fuck do I save? Maybe I need to exit the game. Really? Exit! Right. Die. Yeah, let's restart. Got it. Alright, okay. Yeah, I've got headphones on. Load. What is this? If I... No, how do I save the game? What the hell is going on here? Wait, control. Maybe I can only save at certain points in the game, which would really suck. Am I missing something here? Maybe you haven't hit the checkpoint. But like, why do I have options to like, yeah, do you know what, but I've saved before. I was able to save this. I just, fuck it. Right, skip through. Right, accept request. This animation, bloody hell. Oh, my days. Right, what are we doing? I don't even know how this works. Right, let's go here. So I need these 2 units, so I suppose I need to like... How does this work? What? No, that's not what I wanted to do. What the fuck? Oi! What? Right, I need a red one here. And, oh, okay. Let's get that. So, I need a red one here. Is that it ready now? No. What? You idiot. Be gentle. Oops. What? How did that not work? Oh, this... No, so that's in the right place. Fuck, why did that happen to the other one? And then I need to... No, the fuck? That didn't work. Why did that not work, guys? No, I don't. That shit. How does this work? I'm clearly not going to hit whatever the goal is, right? Requires... Right, I got that one apparently. Repaired? Don't you think the name Neon Shine is super tacky? Like a middle-aged man trying to look cool. Oi! Well, I feel like directly attacked here. Practicing restart. You can skip. I get to see that. Maybe no. Save the game. That's the fun part. You don't. What is this? Discord just made an announcement. There's a possibility of a cyber attack event taking place tomorrow later tonight. There is on all social networks, including Discord. There will be people trying to send you gory images. What? Someone just sent me a post on one of the Discord servers. Advise you not to accept friend requests from people you don't know and to remain cautious. Also spread this message. Yes, over 100 accounts have been hacked within 1.5 weeks, so please do not click on the NSFW links. If you get hacked, you'll be banned from the server. Feel free to share. Bloody hell. What the fuck is this? So I need to be careful. I don't know if this, like, I've heard that you can kind of hack people on Discord. Anyway, what are we doing? I feel attacked. I agree with that part. It sounds like a name where they changed one syllable from neon sign. Celebrated themselves for being extremely witty. It's really a comedy that the person agreeing with that has a repair clinic with a name just as bad. Damn man, why is everyone giving me shade? Okay, so I need to have one here. What exactly does the stimulation from the empathy unit feel like? I only learned about it in theory, but I was curious since I've never felt it myself. It's similar to humans. How do you know? You've never... I mean, I don't want to be harsh, but... I don't think you've ever been human. If humans feel it through muscle contraction, blood flow changes, and hormone secretion, for Eves, that's just replaced by the empathy unit. Stimulating this directly gives a quite pleasurable feeling. So, is it like an orgasm? Bro just came out with it. It doesn't match exactly, but it's probably the closest thing. Then what about the collaboration merch you mentioned earlier? I was just curious about what it feels like to transform. I mean, we all want to transform into a magical girl at some point in our lives. They say power surges through you. Sure, whatever. Fuck, right. So we need 2 of these. So I need to get that. And then I need to put you there. And I need to put you back. Why can I not move? Oh, fuck. Oi! What's going on here? Shit. Fucked up. Why could I not move that before? All done. There were no major issues. Oh, I got an award for that. Wow, my stiff back feels completely refreshed. Is that how that works? Crowder saying shots fired, they know their audience. Is this what it feels like when O'Hara purifies her body with brief seed? With what? Is it okay to mention my crude repair in the same breath as something so noble? Crude? You're too strict with yourself. No one around here can match your skills. Enough, pray. Save that talk for after you buy me a beer. You make a fuss even when I compliment you. What personality? What? I noticed earlier your power unit was screaming again. Aren't you overworking yourself lately? Must be because a lot of zombies have been gathering in front of the shop lately. What? They've practically set up camp there. Zombies? You mean flicker patients high on drugs? Usually they just stumble around spouting nonsense. No, those are blackouts. What? It's a state where even radical methods like electronic drugs can't prevent damage to the frontal lobe and neural network. You can consider their ego and personality data virtually destroyed. Oh, these are Eves. Lately, the media seems to just call them zombies instead of severe LDS patients. What? I've been here for a while, but I just thought they were drug addicts. Drug addicts are probably better off than them. Aren't they both equally in the gutter? At least junkies have their infinite love for drugs left. Blackouts are worse. Infinite love. Seeing them throw away family, lovers, and property without hesitation, isn't that the perfect expression? It's like, if it's not you, the world doesn't matter. Truly an impossible devotion. In contrast, blackouts are like empty shells with even their desire gone. They wander around following the light by instinct. And when they find neon shine, they swarm like gnats and won't leave. Chasing light suggests they still have at least minimal desires left. If you saw them, I think I'm exactly right. They aren't moving to find light. It's just that it's the only stimulus left that they can react to. If they crawled around looking for light normally, maybe you'd be right. Of course, they would become something even more terrible. as I recall. The shop you work at has a floor-to-ceiling glass window on one side. Right, and clearing away the gnats that gather there is one of my daily tasks. Gnats, that's harsh. That's probably the cause of 80% of my power unit overloads. And the other 20% is because of the idiot removing streetlights. Exactly. Every day must be tough. It gives me a headache just thinking about how much tougher it's going to get. You know that. Happiness and unhappiness are influenced more by future events than the present. Wasn't that a study on human psychology? Humans and Eves are pretty much the same. So you try to hint something. Right, saying, hey, they pay my bills. Do you realize that statement conflicts heavily with your critique of my taste before the repair? I come back because I respect it. Oh. My head feels like exploding as it is. Do you have to make me say useless things? If you plan to keep wrecking me to rip off repair fees, you better be prepared. What? I'm sorry. Customer Prey Emery. Prey Emery? Stop joking. I have to go now. Even a justified absence is a problem if it drags on. I don't want to get fired and become a zombie rubbing my face against a glass window. Wait, is the zombie thing like with robots? By now, the streetlight idiot should have left the shop too. Sharp. Good sense, as always. It was a pleasant conversation today, Prey. Me too. See you later, Chris. Prey hurriedly left the door with quick steps. It seems she spent more time than expected, distracted by the chat. It's already time for lunch. Let's take a break. Oh my days! It's at certain times I can save? Ya bastard! Ya dirty bastard. Right, save. Let me check the SMSs. Where's the new ones? Which one's new? I think I read this. Oh, maybe I didn't read this last time. Okay. Ding. Wait, how long have I been going for? 2 hours, goddamn. Characters saying in Valhalla they were Lilims and here they are Eve. Is there anything that explains to me what an Eve is? What does Eve stand for? Oh, damn. An Eve stood before me, though there was no sound of the door opening. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. Characters saying Valhalla had that every shift. I mean, this has definitely got a very Valhalla vibe. And you know what? I'm enjoying this. Let me do some things here to... Ah, crap. Where's the thing? Setting. God, this music is awesome. Oh. Canticle Draw has an interesting suggestion for what the name means, what the acronym EVES means. That would be interesting. Let's see. This music is on point though. I've updated the details. I will put a thumbnail on this at some point. Anyway, what am I missing? Yes, electronic Virgin Examiner. I have a feeling that's not it. But I think this is a good point to leave it. Aha, 2 hours has gone by. It is 9 p.m. UK time. Wait, I've just realised we've got BST. Sorry, yeah, summertime. Fuck. What would the normal time be? What, do we move the hours back? Or do we move the hours forward? I can't remember how BST stands works. BST. 7 advanced. Yeah, so this would normally be 7. Wait. So this, instead of 9 p.m, this would normally be 8 p.m. UK time. God, I hate BST. It fucks everything up. Okay, Evangel saying it starts for Eve burst error. Oh my god. That'd be funny if it was. One that you moved it back to save data. Save daylight. Yeah, no, fucking I hate it though. Time travelers. Like, yeah, like it's 9 p.m. right now, but normally outside of British summertime it would be 8 p.m. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to try and be consistent, get back into things. I don't know about Sundays for now, but I'm going to try and be consistent with the Wednesdays. And I keep saying this, I'm going to try and do something a bit different. No, I mean, I want to carry this on, maybe, and I've still got the other game, which I've totally forgotten the name of now. What was the Vienna I was playing before? We were on the island. It was another island game, and I'm trying to remember what the name was. Desire. Was it Desire? Can't wait till we collapse. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream Canticle Draw. But yes, I think the game was called Desire. The island was called Desire, and that was getting weird, man. It was getting crazy. Oh, the Eve prequel. Yes. Or in the same time period as Eve. Yes. There were some things with that I was just like, fuck, you know. Like, it was a bit too much. Also, Paranormicite. Wait, what? I did Paranormicite. Was there a new game that came out? No, I did the 7 Mysteries of Hojo. Wait. Predator, why are you saying Paranormicite? I thought I finished that. Wait. Oh, which also takes place in Ireland. Is there a new Paranormicite? The Mermaid's Curse? Will you survive the curse this summer? What the fuck is this? Latest information. Fuck all. Blah 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 blah. Oh, do you know I heard about this? There is a sequel coming out at some point, right? Anyway, distractions. The new DLC is DLC. New update for Coffin of Abandoned. Yeah, do you know what? I saw the update. They said that they're working on the 2 episodes. There's 2 episodes left, right? And I saw an update saying that they're working on both of them in parallel, and whichever gets done first will be the one that comes out first. I don't know how this is working out. But yeah, do keep me updated. I'm sure you guys will. I'm sure I'll hopefully hear about it as soon as it's available, because I'll obviously definitely want to get onto that as soon as possible. But you still haven't done Coffin of Andy and Rennie. What? Someone made that game. Wait. Great Team Graveyard Shift. You did mention this. Wait, is Graveyard Shift the people? I have forgotten the... Oh, right. It's not produced by the people that made the Coffin of Andy and Lely. Wait, no. If you can download it free here. Dig mods, what? What is this download? What am I downloading? Dig mods? The coffin, blah blah blah, permissions and details. All assets in this file are either owned by the publisher. Wait, is the publisher alright with this? You are prohibited from using it for commercial. Oh wait, I can download this. Well, solve the puzzle. What the fuck is this? Are you human? Downloading from server 1 of 3. What? Bros, what am I downloading? This file is gonna be fucking... But I better get the virus scan out for this one. The publisher is indeed... Wait, oh yeah, do you know what? Were you not posting about... Or did I post... Like, did the UK not make it illegal to, like, have content that even, like about incest? You not, like, go to jail? Well, is that in America? I can't remember. Or was it both? Like, I remember thinking the guy who made the Coffin of Andy and Lely might get in trouble. Might have to pull the game off Steam or something. Wait, didn't he already have to pull the game off Steam? Wait. It was the UK. Bro, I mean... Look, I am a bit of a prude, right, to be fair. But holy shit, what is... So many things you can concentrate on as a government to, like, improve or work upon to improve society. And this is the thing they focus on. I'm like, what the fuck? Yes, because clearly the biggest problem we have is Sweet Home Alabama style shit in the UK. I feel like that's not a major issue. He got harassed and other people working with him took over. I remember that happened before the UK thing. I remember him, like, you get arrested for anime once. Yeah, you could get arrested for anime and... So, shit, do you know, I joke about this. I need to be careful now. Like, we joke about it, but, like, in the UK, people get arrested. I mean, there was that guy, there's all sorts of crazy shit happening, right? Wasn't there a guy that got arrested because he played through a visual novel, and in Japan, the game company, the publisher or whatever, got him arrested because he played through the whole game and he was making money from it. Like, the world is unfair, but just notice how all these laws started coming out in the wake of the Epstein affair. Isn't it awesome? What the fuck? Right, wait, let me just check something. Downloads. Yeah, why has the folder got such a long, weird name? Right, wait. Oh shit. Force update and stuff. What? Force update reinstall? Oh, this is interesting. Bro, this is mental. So it's using the assets from the Coffin of Andy and Lely. Sorry, for context, I have downloaded the Coffin of Andrew and Rennie, and so, like, it seems like it's using a bunch of assets from the Coffin of Andy and Lely on my that I've got because I've got the game installed. It's from Steam. That's mental. I mean, of course it's a mod, because I was wondering, how the hell is this a mod? It seems like a standalone thing. But, like, yeah, it's tapping into that. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest, right? Oh, shit. Let's switch full screen off for a second. Oh my god. I don't even know what to think about this. This is mental. Right, wait. Oh, anyway, I better close that. Right, that's downloaded. That's sitting there on my computer. I quite like. I'm just gonna say I quite like the Rennie character, even though she seems like a really shit mum. She is a mum, and there's something about her. What happened? Did you see anything on stream? Basically, I clicked on the game and it accidentally like opened into full screen. It's like fuck. Anyway, do you know what? I'll be looking forward to that as well. Choices. I'm gonna continue this next time. I'll definitely need to. It'll probably be a random stream that I'll play the coffin of Andy and Rennie. But I've got that downloaded on my PC, so I can play that on a whim. But yeah, I'll leave it there for now. Thank you for joining me on this stream. It has been a while. I'm glad to see you, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. But we'll leave it there for now. I am Ash Mannix. This is D1AL-ogue with Eves. And I will hopefully see you guys next time. See ya.